I am 16 miles into Great Smoky Mountain National Park and witnessing the sunrise for the first time over the Smoky Mountains. And it's pretty spectacular, I must say. Worth getting up at 6 o'clock. And I'm actually walking backward on the trail right now because I saw the sun coming up, and as I kept going forward, it dipped down below the mountain because of the way I was walking. So I had to turn around and just capture this amazingness. Look at that. Cresting over the top of the mountain. You can't beat it, man. Like that is too cool. There's the view out the side of the range. And I'm gonna try to do about 16 miles today. And if I make it, then I'll only have about 7 to go tomorrow to get off the road and head into Gatlinburg for at least an afternoon off, if not an entire day off. So we'll see what happens. Beautiful light. Taking a little break. I've reached pretty much the terminus of the downhill portion of the day, the first 8.5 miles, and now I've got 7.5 miles of fairly gentle but fairly steady uphill to go. So I'm gonna rest the legs up and have some water, have a snack, and just pace myself. I should be there to camp by probably 4:30 this afternoon, which is plenty of time. It's funny, everybody got to camp by about 3 or 4:30, between 3 and 4:30 yesterday afternoon, and like everybody was in bed, ready to go to sleep by 6:45 or 7. It was mostly an older crowd, whereas the night before it was a lot of young folks and they were still awake and making noise until like 8:30 or 9, well after dark. So it's just kind of funny how different the age groups treat kind of the discipline and the time frames of hiking. You know, the older folks want to get up early, and everybody popped awake at like 6:15, 6:30 this morning, and we're out of camp by 7:15. I think that was the earliest I've ever left the camp in the 2.5 weeks on trail. So it's cool. But I also hiked with a couple of really cool, maybe mid to late 20s guys, one from South Carolina, one from North Carolina, Duck and Radar. Really cool dudes, and both of them working in the service industry, but going into more of an outdoors focus, cooking and backpacking and leading snowmobile tours. And it's just really cool to have a conversation and hang out, hike a couple miles with guys that are really embracing this lifestyle of being out in nature truly all the time and making a living out of it. So makes me think, makes me wonder, like, what's the right set of adventure paths in front of me? And I'm sure it's going to involve something that has to do with being outdoors, but just haven't figured that out yet. You got ideas, throw them in the comments. Thanks. Don't make the mistake of thinking that this is going to be easy. It is amazing, and the views are pretty cool, but it's hard. I'm at 15 miles, and I'm going a little over 18 today. I'm gonna make it to a place, shelter, where I'll only have about a 2.5 mile hike in the morning. And supposedly there's a shuttle at 9 a.m. that'll take you into Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And I'm gonna get myself a giant omelet for breakfast. That's my goal. That's why I'm about to push past this shelter in a mile and go to the next one so that I can make that first shuttle of the day and get some amazing breakfast. So for those of you that woke up this morning and had a few eggs and some bacon, and all you had to do is go to your refrigerator to get it, count your blessings, because I'm having to walk 21 miles to get that breakfast tomorrow. I'm not gonna quit, even though my legs are screaming at me. It's worth it. It's gonna taste so good. Whew.